It's your boy Kai. Y'all tuned in to Jurban Boys Video Blog, episode 84. And I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in as y'all continue to do. And this week has been a very exciting week for all of us, man. And it's also been a week of reflection, and a lot of things been going on. Past 2 weeks for that matter. Before I go on with the blog, I just want to let y'all know I just dropped a mixtape called March Madness. It's on hotnewhiphop.com. You can check it out on my webpage, jurbanvoice.com. You can search for it on hotnewhiphop.com. You can also check my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything. You can find a way to link to it. So make sure you download that and just check it out. Give me your honest feedback on that. But I gotta really go straight in with the blog and leave no hesitation today, because it's very important things that we have to talk about. I was talking to my cousin Rob Reels about just different things that's going on, the ills in the world, all the just crazy things that we're dealing with these days, especially these past 2 weeks. And he was like, yo, you gotta go in, you gotta give it to him. So I'm like, you know what, cuz, I got you. It's no better time than now to start speaking about some things that's going on in the world. So first and foremost, my heart goes out to the people of Japan for what they continue to go through with the nuclear reactors as well as the tsunami and earthquake. My heart continues to go out for y'all. One of the people that we deal with, and a very big influential person in hip-hop, period, DJ Marley Marl, the legend Marley Marl. His family is over in Japan and they're doing great, but a lot of people are not as fortunate, so we got to continue to not just send money, but send prayers to Japan. But what I want to talk to y'all about today is this. I'm going to just play you a little clip, and maybe y'all know exactly what I'm talking about after playing this clip. Those of you that can see, this right here is Libya, the country of Libya in North Africa. This is about a couple of hours after the coalition, which is the United States, France, Britain, others, bombed their country. We bombed their country because we want to liberate the people of Libya from the tyranny of Muammar Gaddafi, a man that's been ruling Libya for 40 years, a dictator. And because of the protests in Egypt and Tunisia and Bahrain and what have you all around the world, the people of Libya also rose up and they started their protest. And in the midst of their protests, Muammar Gaddafi allegedly started killing people, turning the military weapons onto people, bombs, what have you. And a lot of people around the world, which I feel the same way, are outraged by that. I think that that's terrible. But because of that, the coalition, which I said again is the United States, France, Britain, and others, went and started a bombing camp. First of all, they established a no-fly zone. That means no planes can fly over, in, or out of Libya because of the UN sanction. And to enforce that no-fly zone, they took military force to take out their airports, anything that they would have that would be giving them access to the air. They bombed it. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, this is great for the people of Libya, and this is something that we should be indulging in. I'm going to tell you why I disagree with it, and I think that it's wrong. Not so much that I think that it's wrong, but it's ill-advised. They're not doing it for the right reasons. I'm going to give you a first example, first reasoning why. The United States, France, and the coalition do not care about the Libyans as much as they care about the people that are being mistreated right here in America. They don't care about it. They care about the oil that is very richly supplied in Libya. What you talking about, Kyle? Why are you saying this? Like, why can't the United States ever do something good? I'll give you some things to think about. The thing that happened in Egypt was great, and nobody ever stepped in from the United States or anybody. Let the people take their freedom. You know why? Because they were cool with Mubarak, the president of Egypt. They had no problem with him. They already were doing deals and trades with him. So, also, okay, there was no destruction or there was no violence to the magnitude of Libya. Okay, I'll give you that too. But they dealt with Mubarak. They don't deal kindly with Gaddafi. They don't like Gaddafi. They never have. They were kind of looking for a reason and a way to go in and go after them anyway. Okay, let me give you another example. Let me bring it home for you. In the Sudan, Darfur to be exact, there's been a genocide and there's been killing for years now. The UN, as far as my knowledge, as far as military force, have done nothing to help the region. In many other countries in the Middle East and Africa, all these years, there have been genocides, killings. You know, in the Congo, all over the world, there's been genocides and killings. But let me give you an even better example. Right here in America, for about 400, 500, 600 years, the black American went through slavery, Jim Crow, inequality. The United States government dropped bombs on black people. They killed black people. They denied black people rights for years and years and years. And no other country came over here with any type of military force to aid us. You know why? Because for them, there was no value. There was nothing for them to get out of it. Not to say that they were right or wrong for that, but this is the truth of the matter. There's nothing really of value for them to get out of Sudan or get out of... What's up, man? Come here, come here. Come here, come here. Come here. Shh. You gotta be quiet, we shooting a vlog. Shh. This is my little cousin Brandon. Say what's up to Brandon. Yeah, camera debut. But they go over there and take that they wanted. And they could use weapons of mass destruction, Bin Laden, Gaddafi, as an excuse to go over to these countries and take what they want. Because now we have a reason. We're liberating these people. Why don't you liberate the people of the Congo? Why don't you liberate the people of Sudan? Why has nobody ever came and liberated the American black? What do they have to offer us? That's what this world is about. It's given to, it's what can I take? If I can help you, what am I going to get out of it? I'm not saying that it's right, and I'm definitely not saying that I agree with it, but I'm saying this is the reality. So for all you people that are saying, oh yeah, we need to go over there and blow up Gaddafi stuff, and look, don't get me wrong, I'm no Gaddafi fan. I don't back the man in any kind of way. And whatever's going to happen to him, I think is God's will. For all the wicked that he's done, whatever happens to him, it was going to happen to him one way or another anyway. Because when you do wicked stuff to other people, it comes back worse. This is not about Gaddafi. This is not even about Libya. This is about the United States, the coalition, and others using excuses to fool the people into doing something that's just as wicked, which is take their resources, rape their land. Basically, like Brother Ntume said, the recolonization of the continent of Africa. For oil, for diamonds, for whatever. I just am urging everybody that's watching this and that's seeing what's going on and thinking that, oh, we're going to Libya and we're doing all this military action to aid these people, to open your eyes and realize this has nothing to do with the people of Libya. It has a little bit to do with they don't like Gaddafi, and it has a whole hell of a lot to do with the fact that there's a lot of oil over there that they can seize, as well as a lot of resources that they can take from that nation. Be aware of that, and don't forget that, and always remember that. It's always a bigger scheme of things. And for all y'all to think, oh, Obama was running around, you know, talking about Bush and talking about Iraq and talking about the war, and now he's doing the same thing in Libya. Be advised. Same thing with Bush, and I will give Bush this. The people that really run this country and the people that really make decisions on when we go to war, if we go to war, is not the President of the United States. He may be the Commander-in-Chief, but it's not him. They don't make the decisions. And if the people, which are the powers that be, want to go to war and the President is against going to war, they'll find a way to make the people believe that we have to go to war. What are you talking about, Kyle? 9/11, them blow up the Twin Towers? That's a good reason. The Gulf of Tonkin with Vietnam blowing up the ship? That was a good reason. Even people say that Pearl Harbor, that the Japanese really didn't blow up Pearl Harbor. That was a good reason. Come on, man. It's in history. There's nothing new under the sun. And the same thing these people do is it's different scripts. Actually, it's the same script. It's different characters every time. They get what they want. And they use, by any means necessary, they use any pawn, whether it's Gaddafi or Saddam Hussein or the Japanese or or Adolf Hitler, whoever they can use to get what they want, they're going to use them, and they're going to take what they want. So just open your eyes and always be aware of that. That you need to keep your eyes open for all the misleading details that they send you. All this destruction, and they show it to you on TV. They show you on TV people being killed. This is news. This is something they show for almost for entertainment. Shock and awe, shock value. You know? It's always a bigger scheme of things. It's always something bigger than what this box is going to show you. So keep your eyes open, always remember that. It's your boy Killer Kai, Do or Die, Blog 84.